How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family. It was quite a few of us over there this morning over on Lisa Cabrera's premiere. And y'all see the title. Yes, that is real. And Lisa Cabrera spoke from her heart about this utter silliness, making a mockery of the royal family, as the enemy usually do. And it touched me, and it pissed me off. And you know, True Royal gonna say what True Royal gonna say, but I said some things deeper on Anchor. And this is what astounded me, because I must show it before I get much deeper into what I'm going to talk about. So, let me blow this up, because I want y'all to see this. Now, I did this video November 28th, 2019. When I was done, it stopped at 7:17. And I'm telling y'all the earnest truth that when I was doing Anchor and speaking with fire and brimstone, I don't pay attention to time or anything. I go into the zone. And I keep saying the same thing, and people are new to the True Royal family and True Royal. But I did say when I make an announcement about Anchor, it would only be on True Royal. All right? Now, anybody that's new to True Royal, the number 17 in the Bible is overcoming the enemy in a complete victory. And when I had my spiritual experience, our Father told me that I will always see the number 17. But I found out that our Father had a sense of humor too as well. I didn't know I would hear it too as well. And what that demonstrates to me is that our Father keeps his word. Truly. He truly keeps his word. And we must have total faith. Now, let's go back over here to this, what you call it? This, let me go back over here. This is what I call making a mockery of the royal family, the true royal family, the only royal family. We are the only royalty on this planet. And the enemy continues to mock our Father. Now, I don't want y'all to lose sight, my royal family. I know you're going to feel some kind of way, because I feel some kind of way. But I said to y'all, and I meant what I said to the depths of my soul, that anything that the enemy is out here doing to try to get our attention, because I know what they about, and many of us know what they about, that when I feel that pull or I feel whatever I feel, I'm not going to focus like that on the enemy. I'm not going to focus like that on the system. I'm going to our Father. I'm going to him, because we should know better. If we don't, we'll never know in this war. Many of us get too lackadaisical, and we should not be surprised by the enemy's nature. I'm real tired of our folks being so fucking surprised. And then you think if you are upright, upstanding, yes sir, no sir. Like I say, if you are fair, balanced, and objective, they don't give a fuck. And I said a while back, well, I'm going to be true to my nature because they sure don't mind being true to theirs. And I'm going to say what I feel. I feel like I've been holding back. Folks say I speak raw. Oh, no. When y'all come to Anchor, y'all going to hear pure fire. I let it all hang out. And in between, I had to ask y'all forgiveness because I'm very careful. I try my best to be careful not to disrespect my family. But this one really pissed me off. And what pissed me off is I know what they're trying to do. Y'all ain't original with your funky shit. But what really pisses me off, because I'm going to play this little audio, and it just lasts a hot second. What really pisses me off is how we get so fucking shocked. And I feel like sometimes we're like stagnant. And it's like, we know what they gonna do before they do it. So why you fucking surprised? There's something required of all of us. And it ain't enough of us doing what they need to do. How much more pain has to be inflicted on the royal family? These people fear us. They're only worried about us. Because they know deep in their subconscious, they're going to get their ass whooped. Because they have done many greasy and grimy things to us, and they continue to do it to us. I often say every millisecond, they fucking with the royal family. And for some reason, some of us think being a good Christian will make them look at you in a different light. Oh, yeah. They don't give a damn about that. That's a form of controlling you and telling you how to think. Do your own damn thinking. Stop trying to display all those beautiful and divine things about you. Display that to the royal family. Display that to your individual family. You know how we get down when we come after each other. We go for the jugular. Use half of that energy on the enemy. Oh, they'll leave you the fuck alone. But enough of us need to be doing it. We don't know all each other. But if one of them come my way and I handle my business, and they might encounter you, and they'll think twice. Because when they can't control you, then they'll just throw their hands up and say you crazy. They know we ain't crazy. The ones ain't putting up with that shit. But the thing that gets me is that this dumb ass kid, because he ain't no damn man, that said what he said and did what he did, he dumb. He looked dumb. There ain't no leadership in that damn family. Father dumb. And they systematically is breaking down the mama and the sister. Because I could tell. Looking in his mama's eyes. She spoke from her heart. I still ain't heard his mother yet say it. Maybe she will eventually. I forgive her. We shall see. But for them to go out of their motherfucking way to go get a Coon Award. Now they got a life in another country. But they keep coming over here to this motherfucking raggedy cesspool shithole. Land of bullshit. Ain't no milk and honey over here. And you think you doing something. You amongst people that despise you. And you think because you a Christian that if you go amongst the enemy, they'll get a twinge or an inkling and get that Bible and then they going to be all right. Just, a week or so ago, one of they youngins, one of them little demons, wanted to blow up the church, wanted to harm people in the church, wanted to be like Dylan Roof. I just did a premiere yesterday. And one of their own said they passed this evilness from generation to generation. What are we passing down from generation to generation? Coonism? Got me real fucked up. Yeah, I may be affected by the system, but I got insight. I thank my father, my biological. His mission in life was his only child to teach me about the enemy. And I did not know what he was preparing me for. I didn't even think I had anything to say. And people kept saying, you need to have your own channel. So I'm sitting in the room and I'm like, damn, this is weird. It's like I'm talking to myself. So I said, I'll just talk about this system and the things that my father taught me. And he didn't lie one damn bit. And before he crossed over, he told me, do your own thinking. Watch your anger. And don't make hasty decisions. And I took that to heart. And there have been some stumbles and falls along the way. And I always go back to my father. It's something that my father told me about people that are swirlers. He said you can't trust them. They have been compromised. And every time I try to befriend one, they eventually show their true nature. He's absolutely right. So, my royal family, let's listen to this craziness.
Brandt Jean is the brother of Botham Jean, who was shot and killed in his apartment by Amber Geiger. Brandt captured hearts across the country when he forgave Geiger on the witness stand after she was sentenced to 10 years in prison. He had a request many legal experts had never witnessed before.
I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please?
Yes.
The two embraced, and now Jean will receive the Ethical Courage Award from the Institute for Law Enforcement Administration. Clayton Neville, Dallas.
All right. You heard it out. The devil's mouth. A Coon Award. Ethical Courage Award at next week's Contemporary Issues in Ethics Conference. The brother of a man shot to death by a greasy pig. Brett Jean is the brother of Botham Jean, who was shot and killed in his apartment by Killer Geiger. Brett captured hearts across the country when he cooned out and forgave a peer demon. On the witness stand after she received no sentence, years in prison, he asked the mammy, coon, buck dancing, fake, motherfucking lion ass judge could he give the killer, peer demon a hug? And she said yes. The two embraced like they wanted to fuck. Yeah. Y'all know I can be real greasy at the mouth too. So the Institute of Law Enforcement Administration announced this week that Jean will receive the Coon Award. So you're ethical for cooning. So you have courage for cooning. And then your mama and your daddy and your sister are going to waltz they sorry asses amongst the enemy and the enemy supporters. And y'all got to perform. Have y'all practiced yet? Have y'all buck danced enough? Have you bootlicked enough? How much more that you are going to disgrace your Christian ass? Now, what I will leave the royal family with. I told this story about 2 weeks ago. The church that Botham Jean's family attends is the Church of Christ. And let me get this right. Come on. Let me see here. Let me refresh it. I don't want this. So, the Church of Christ. And the church that my husband goes to off and on, because he's going through that, what I say, transition. And I must respect the process, because he's respected the fact that his wife will not be attending church. I have taken another direction. So, they are a pretty tight-knit church. And my husband has been coming home when he do go and let me know the pastor don't be talking about nothing that's going on in the world. But he was utterly surprised the last time he went to church that the pastor talked about forgiveness. And he was very upset. He said it don't work like that. And he said he never heard the pastor speak with those type of emotions. So he's doing his own thinking because he's feeling something. That's the point that I keep trying to get to folks. Honor what you feel. I'm not saying to act on all of it, but honor it. Acknowledge it. Stop disrespecting yourself. And my husband said he really listened to him. And it was people in the church felt some kind of way. So, the Church of Christ, they ain't feeling this shit. And I pray that more churches will start waking up. Because we got to be realistic, my royal family. Like I said the other day when I did that video where that girl was trying to harm folks in the church, that we still got our folks in there. And we have to continue to minister to them to get them out of there. But we have to let them do it naturally. But we keep doing what we are doing, being Hebrew Israelites. They watching us and we watching them. And in due time, I have total faith that some of them will come up out of that mess. But I was utterly surprised that the pastor said what he had to say. And he has a recording of it. I would really like to hear it and share it with the royal family. So, I have said what I had to say, my royal family. And if you want to hear pure fire, you got to come to Anchor. And True Royal is about that life. So, my royal family, after you listen to Anchor, keep it real core. I want to know how you really feel. And what do you think you need to do to allow your energy to be dictated by the enemy? And be honest with yourself. We all been affected some kind of way in this cesspool. And let's start helping each other with our energy. Because we can't do this without each other. Like I said, when I first came here, I said, I've been affected by the system. I know that some of the things that I say, I'm saying wrong. And I come here because I need help. And I had isms. And I kept it really honest. I said I grew up in a conscious community. Power to the people. My mother is a Black Panther, bless her heart. I don't speak of her often. My father was not in the Panthers, but he could have been. And he, even though my parents were divorced, he backed my mother up 100%. I'm a little bitty thing running up and down the streets of San Francisco with my little lopsided red afro. Power to the people. They said that child radical. They said that child is strange. She weird. She be saying things that people don't often hear from a child. Yeah, I was that different. I'm still that way. I'm unique. I'm peculiar. I'm different. And that's what we are supposed to be. We're supposed to stand out that way. Say, them people kind of peculiar over there. And I could be stiff-necked, but I'm humble and I'm not proud. I need you, my royal family. Keep putting them scriptures. Keep guiding me. I need my family. And I'm going to always need Yahweh. Always, every millisecond. Every breath that I take. So as y'all can tell, my royal family, you can hear it in my voice. I'm bringing pure fire. So let's go over to Anchor. And I'm going to be about that life. And after you listen to Anchor, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And it's always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.